On this video we're gonna install the Home Assistant, and you need to download the appropriate option for your Raspberry Pi, in this case the Model 3 Model B. Then you download it. You need to wait a bit obviously until you download it, and then you use the image that you've downloaded using Balena Etcher to burn the image to a micro SD card. You select the image, you select the SD card, and then you go and try to flash. This will take a while, but we're gonna fast forward a bit through this process because in the meantime we're gonna talk a bit about the configuration that you can do. For example, if you want to add an Wi-Fi setting to your Raspberry Pi, or if you wanted to have a static IP. This will mean that your IP will always be as accessible at the same IP address inside your network. And you do that by creating, after your car is formatted, you create a folder that says, you create a folder in the microSD named config, and then inside you create another folder inside named network. And in this folder you create a my network file, like they mention in the Home Assistant website. If you have any doubts about this configuration folder, you should go to the Home Assistant website that has pretty detailed examples. You open the file with your preferred file editor, you copy the configs in their website, and then you change the little details that pertain to your own network. For example, if you want to use it, you can then change the SSID for your network and the password. And you can also name your connection if that's something that you want, but usually it's not necessary. And if you need to just have a static IP in your Ethernet connection, you just copy the default settings and then copy the static IP part, which will give then your Raspberry Pi the IP of your choosing, the IP that you have assigned to your Raspberry Pi inside your router. And this is done by changing the IP attribution method. So now we've created this my network file. We then will eject this SD card and put it inside our Raspberry Pi, and then we will wait about 30 minutes or so everything is downloaded, and then we can start on working on our Home Assistant installation. In the next video we're going to show you how to set up your Home Assistant.